I just wanted to let you know that this table lasted 13 minutes and 5 seconds.
13 minutes, thank you for timing them. We knew they were leaving. 13 minutes and 5 seconds. That's a world record for anybody who hasn't been to the show that left the show. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They stayed longer than anybody. And as we know, for any group of people that leaves the Tabernacle, one comes back. Okay, and now ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pass the bucket around again. Let me tell you why we're passing the bucket around. We're collecting money because we are submitting a play based on this show, the 2025 Stoner Comedy of the Year. I wrote it, but I could not have written it without the Reverend Angel Dust. The Reverend Angel Dust is really, really the center of the show. We must give him a round of applause. I hope we will hear from the Reverend again. You saw his capabilities downstairs when we dedicated the new herb toilet. Everybody should have free food, and it should be sustainable food that you can nurture with your pee and your poop. So that's what we're doing. So, and then on the 30th, if you come to the show, sorry, yeah, I know what you're thinking, you dirty, but if you come to the show,
I come at the show.
You can come during and after. If you come to the show on the 30th, everybody, and believe me, when I say everybody, everybody will get a chance to try one of the greatest delicacies in the history of the Norwegian Empire. Is that even a thing? Am I making shit up?
Yes,
And your Norwegian Empire?
This is hand-picked herring.
Oh.
Only female herring with roe.
Sexist.
There's deep, deep meanings in that. You know, because we all know that women are better at everything. And just saying. And they're the future of our evolution. And fermentation is a process by which food, we say it gets rotting and rotting and rotting. But let me tell you, if you like beer, it's a product of fermentation. If you like cheese, and scientists have said that basically cheese does the same thing for brain as it does for, an addiction to crack. It's the same thing. If you like cheese, fermentation, the aging of cheese into a fine wine. Well, a fine cheese. Wine into a fine wine, etc., etc. Aged beef, if you're not a vegan, most of you are, but if you're not a vegan, aged beef, holy moly. All these things, preservation, the aging and getting to the perfect place. We've aged this show for 40 years. It is so fermented now. It is so pregnant with roe. It is so ready to be eaten. It's at its prime. We won't go on after show number 40, but we'll all be able to have stroming. We will eat it together. We will vomit together. It'll probably be a scene like any vomit movie where everybody vomits and triggers each other vomiting. But after you get over that, after you vomit, we'll have buckets, by the way. You can try this. We're going to set it up. We're going to have potatoes. We're going to have beautiful flat bread, which will also be imported. We're going to make the sour cream just the right way, the onions, everything's going to be beautiful. We're going to rinse some of it off, and you will actually have a chance to have one of the greatest fermented treats in the history of humanity. So please come, because it's to the Rotting Fish finale.
Right now.
Because I know, thank you. I know it's the golden tones of my voice that are making that happen for you.
Brown note.
Yeah. Mop on aisle 9, clean up on aisle 9. Gainesville, street mop, aisle 9, right over here.
Why did you point at naked poet?
No, that's not a mop. That's a whole other ballgame. That you get a bucket and you You sweep the balls into the bucket and then you use them to fertilize the
Hey, I've seen
world.
these balls. They're not that big.
Okay, well,
I mean, they're not that small either, but they don't fit in a...
dude, you're grossing me out. So anyway, and now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage. I don't even know what I'm calling next. This show's been amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And now, please welcome to the stage the Minister of the Interior and the best dressed of all the deacons. Look at this fucker. Nothing gets hotter than that. Please welcome to the stage, smartest guy I know, sharpest dressed guy I know, Gainesville's dandy, the one, the only, Michael Garvin. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Garvin, come on up here, Michael. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Please.
if you'll join me in our chant, "Hey Michael, what are you wearing?" Michael Garvin.
So I don't know how I wandered into this. I really don't like talking about myself. I really don't. I mean, no, really, I was kind of shanghaied into it.
You were?
Yeah, because
How long ago?
I have a slight flair for dressing, I guess. I don't know.
How many years?
I don't know.
Right, well, how many years?
Lost in the mists of history.
Have you disassociated for like 3 or 4 years? Or have you been like,
It's not as old, it's not as old. It is old, but it's not as old as the Portuguese cotton manufacturers that made this corduroy.
Right.
Just checking the shoes. They're the dead guy's shoes. I just need to verify dead man's shoes. Floor shine, Royal Imperials.
It's all right
You're
on
still-
the body. Floor shine.
Yeah, hot off, no, fresh, wait, cold off the corpse. No socks. So I've given up wearing socks.
That's weird.
Under the influence of my friend who is spreading a new religion.
I refuse to wear
Socks suck.
No, socks
Socks suck.
Yeah, he's spreading something on
And
the
then you gotta
floor.
wash them and wash them and wash them.
Yeah.
Scottish fisherman's. My grandmother got it for me 10 years ago. Yeah.
Go, Grandma.
On the sale, on the sale, on the sale. It's, yep. No, it's a sheep, it's not a goat. My mind is empty, my head is made of plastic, my eyes are marble, my hands are thin, papery things.
Thank you, Michael. That's what was Michael wearing. Give him a round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, now I asked Michael earlier in the evening to make sure he didn't fuck around tonight because, as you know, it's free to get in. And once we get rid of the riffraff, what we like to do... Oh, she left some money. Here, just get that. Don't worry about that.
They also have some drinks, Tom. There's some unfinished
Oh,
drinks
yeah,
for
I'm
you.
gonna get some of that.
Look at that.
Don't drink the Gen Z juice, Tom.
Oh, God, it tastes like lipstick and sadness.
Tom
And now,
is
ladies
no
and gentlemen...
respecter of booze.
Yeah. Holy shit, no wonder they left. Jesus Christ, what the fuck are these people drinking? It's like Chernobyl. Alright, and now, ladies and gentlemen, I told Michael don't hold back tonight. Michael's brain is so magnificent, you can't even fathom the depths of it. You can't. He's in 9 dimensions, maybe 12. So,
My brain actually doesn't exist.
I'm getting...
It has no objective existence.
So you see what I'm saying? So I'm giving you an opportunity here. It was free to get in. This is your chance to take some value out of our show. Normally there is no value to be taken from our show, ever. But tonight, You ask Michael anything. We're going to take 5 questions for Michael. Wow. But ask him good questions, and please make sure you do the form of the question correctly. So for example, if you're concerned about how do gumballs get made, all right, the way to ask is, hey Michael, what's going on with these gumballs? All right? Just be very careful with the way you express the question. If you express it wrong, you're going to be thrown out of here and you will never be allowed to return. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going out into the audience. I see some hands raised. We have questions for Michael. Michael, your first question.
Michael, mole people.
Good question. Excellent. Good form of the question. Mole people, Michael.
Thank you very much for your question. I see vast vistas for opticians to sell glasses to mole people once they've come topside.
No, mold people, not old people.
Mold!
Mold with an M.
Hold on.
Mold with an E.
Oh,
sorry.
so that's what
Mold
I'm talking
people.
about. Mole people.
Mold,
Like
not old and not
Yeah,
mold.
like subterranean.
Mold, yes, sorry. I didn't mean
Shit
to.
that's blind.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
The blind
He
thing.
did it right, I fucked it
Yeah,
up.
so yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, we need to sell them glasses. Thank you very much.
Okay, we need to sell the
Colin, you're
glasses.
losing your
Right.
touch, God.
Yeah, we'll take another question, and now Jason, ladies and gentlemen.
Michael, messenger bag or man purse?
The question was, for those people talking over the show, and you're right in front of me, so I can totally see you. I can see you looking on your phone and flipping your phone to the pictures that you're flipping your... Jesus Christ, am I even here? Okay, anyway, what was the question again?
Messenger bag or man purse?
Messenger bag or man purse? You two will never know.
It's not a man purse.
Messenger bag or man purse? Michael?
Jason. Neither.
Thank you,
They're
thank
both
you.
extricable terms. It's a bag.
Extra bibble? Extra bibble?
Extra bibble. Extra bibble.
All right.
Extra bibble.
Michael Garvin, everybody, thank you. You learned a new word, you learned what's going on with the... Go to the dog now. Hi, baby. Your question? No question there. Yes, in the back, right here. For Michael Garvin, this is your next question.
What is a quote that you live by that you can give someone that is a stranger that feels like there's nothing good going for them?
Fuck, dude. Show's over. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We'll see you next week. Now, that's an excellent question. Deep, deep question. Michael, you heard it. What's your answer?
Okay, the first thing that comes to me is, if you see someone drowning, you extend your, a stick or a rod and not your hand. That's the only thing that comes to me right now.
Beautiful.
Wow. Okay. Gary, what is your question for Michael?
Michael, are you afraid?
Okay, thank you for bringing it back to both the primal level, and I can't end on that one because we need to get another.
We'll get to one or two more for
Am
sure.
I
but
afraid?
Are you afraid, Michael?
Not especially. Why do you ask?
I want to know if someone feels the same way I do.
Yeah, leave it there in limbo. Naked Poet, what is your question for Michael?
Michael, the president-elect has tapped you to become Secretary of the Interior. Will you accept?
That's a good question.
Hey Bruce, thanks for bringing it back to like the satirical and the stupid level. No, because I prefer to hang out here on the windowsill.
All right. Great answer.
Michael Garvin, our last question, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, oh, you have one? It's an important? I'll come to you. Daryl, give them more liquor. They shouldn't be asking questions this late in the evening. What is your question for Michael?
Michael, what's up with the Fibonacci sequence?
That's some heavy shit. I'll leave you with that, Mike. Good luck.
Don't believe anything you read.
Thank you. Michael Garvin, everybody. All right, our final question from the back. Where's Michael?
I'm over here.
Are you still here, Michael?
I'm back in Gen Pop.
Michael, don't walk in front of the microphone. I'm sorry, don't walk in front of the speaker with the microphone pointing into the speaker. Why are you leaving the stage? Where are you going, Michael?
Come over here.
I feel I'm getting stage fright.
Okay.
I'm back in the pop.
Okay, you're going back to your safe zone. Michael, one last question before you...
Safety and Logan.
Michael.
Safety and Logan.
Shh, quiet now. One last question. I'm told this is an important question. This will be the last one, and I'll come... Can you not just, yak right in front of me? You're the only one. You're right in front of me. Michael, what's your question? I'm sorry. What's your question?
So my question is, I have always wondered, does the number 42 have any significance, spiritual or otherwise, or is it all a lie?
I know this one.
Okay.
Okay, we actually have someone from the audience, my friend Andreas over here, who knows this. And I would actually like to defer the response to he. Oh, thanks. Actually made some money. Andreas, would you care to answer that?
Yeah, and feel free to chime in. Douglas Adams.
Andreas, you've been talking over most of the show, and now we get a chance. Now we get a chance to give you a microphone. This is thrilling for me.
It's not mine, but, yeah. Douglas Adams, author of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, famously had a snarky sense of humor, written and executed very well. He says 42, the answer to the life, the universe, and anything, because they had deep thought, right? The name of the supercomputer in the, something like that. They asked the supercomputer, what is the answer to life? They say 42, they don't get it. What do you mean? And then the supercomputer says, well, you don't know what the question is either, it seems. You told me to find the answer, but you don't know what the ultimate question of the universe is. But why 42? So, when you get to computer code, you have something called ASCII code, because you have A through Z and 0 through 9. Look at my man with the laptop, he's like, yes, speak the truth, man. ASCII code, what do you do with your URLs? You got periods, you got backslash and forward slash. Michael, backslash and forward slash, give me a fucking break. Hyphens? And next to that, you have GUIDs and all sorts of other uniqueness that you need to conserve with your computer programming bullshit. So every time you log into Facebook, when you log Facebook, my bad guys, we fucked up, you're logged out, I don't know what happened. Just remember, times that by about 5 billion. So 42 represents asterisks. When you use an asterisk in programming, you don't care. I just want to make sure it works. I need to search for dog, and I need to make sure you don't show me cats. Just some basic hello world bullshit. 42 represents the asterisk, and the asterisk is used to mean whatever you want. So when they say that 42 is the answer, if you utilize that code, ASCII code of an asterisk, Michael Garvin, the ultimate question is, what is the question of the universe? What is the meaning? And the answer apparently is 42, aka asterisk, aka whatever you feel like it means. Thanks.
Thank you. Michael, you're fired, he's hired.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
Seamless transition.
No, there's rebuttal.
From one act.
There's rebuttal.
No, it's not a rebuttal. That's not a rebuttal. Seamless transition from one act to another.
I like
This is the rhythm of life. This is the rhythm of life.
Oh man, that's beautiful. See, I told you this show was healing and redemptive, I told you.
Meanwhile, can I go? Can I go back to the
Michael,
bottom?
bring that mic to me and you are relieved of your duty. Michael Garvin, ladies and gentlemen, the Minister of the Interior. Give him a round of applause. You were great. Don't pass the mic in front of the speaker, Michael. Folks, I have to tell you, of all the shows we've ever done, for tonight in this room, this has been the best one. We have not ever done this show before or since the way we've done it tonight. We haven't had these people here to join us. We haven't had such disrespect given across the bar with the people who talk. and we have not enjoyed the thrill and the agony of all of your defeat. We have not sent more than 3 people out of here tonight, but we sure did we not? 3 groups of people. We sent them out. Before we even started the show, a group came in and they sniffed around. We didn't even tell them we were doing the Tabernacle. They just knew, and off they went. They got the fuck out of here, as they rightly should. The only people who come to this show and keep coming to this show are people who understand that we are entirely, top to bottom, with no apologies, both A, full of shit, and B, the most sincere people you will ever meet in your fucking life. And what you do with that is your business. That's not ours. We just do the show. And speaking of that, please welcome to the stage the one and only Mr. Balls.
Woo! Balls!
Oh no!
He's a eunuch now.
Oh damn! God, I was really hoping he'd be here. Well, we'll just go on then. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Naked Poet! Well, just stay. He's probably got a great poem tonight. Naked Poet, thank you for being here. You've been here a long, long time.
Thank you, Tom.
Is this your phone? Do you want me to videotape your act?
No, that's all right. I know where it is. First of all, there will be no nudity here tonight.
Aww! Ew.
We're saving that for the final show, Tom.
Shh. Quiet, please. The Naked Poet. Poet on the stage.
All right, some poetry. This is a brand new poem. It's entitled Wrong. Did you ever say the wrong thing to the wrong person at the wrong time, and it was taken all wrong? And you deeply regretted opening your big fat mouth because the wrong thing that you stupidly said hurt that person to the core, and that person said to you, "Go away." So you felt like shit, and you wished you could just crawl in a hole and die. I was wrong. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Two more, and then we're going to do a Dylan. This is called The Birds. What would it take for you to break with traditional views and realize this blue planet on which we live has nothing left to give? We, entrusted with its care, did nothing but pollute the air. What if the bird population in hackneyed formation in winter flew north and, frozen, failed to go forth? What if terns on ocean shore failed to scatter anymore when your bare feet came and trod, their pecks covered your ankles in blood? What would it take for you to make connection that the climate is in crisis and no longer private? That the public clearly in danger from now on, there is no such thing as a stranger, Humanity is as one from dawn to setting sun. Would the birds do it?
Woo! Yeah.
This is entitled Humanness. It's what we all are. It's what we aspire to be. We who reside on this planet, those who still live and breathe. Can you imagine a world where no one even said hello? People failed to care for each other, nowhere to run, hide, or go. What if we ditched all this clothing, decided it's pointless to feel shame? Would wars end? Killing stop? No one left to blame.
Woo! Yeah. That's a great one. All right.
And now what you've all been waiting for.
Hell yeah!
You've got a lot of nerve.
Hey, may I say something before you begin?
Yeah?
Folks, I know you're all going to go see Timothy Chalamet imitate, Bob Dylan in his little post-Dune movie. They should have cast him. He could have easily played a 16-year-old Dylan, 20-year-old Dylan, 40-year-old Dylan, and a 975-year-old Dylan.
That's how old he is, Tom.
This
He's 975.
Right. Timothy Chalamet, I hope you win all the awards for bringing Bob Dylan's story. But right here, this is the real deal. We don't fuck around at the
That's
Tabernacle.
right. We don't fuck around, Tom. All right.
Hey,
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? Yes, and how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand?
quiet, Dylan.
Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it's washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head, pretending he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many years must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Thank you very much, Go Gators!
Hey, Gators!
That's Gorilla Bowl!
The naked poet, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you take the elevator up to the exclusive top floors where you can only see the last remaining Tabernacle of Hedonism participants. While you're riding in the elevator, please shut your fucking hole mouths. Well, we will take them clothes and throw you out of the building. Just kidding. I liked the show tonight. I thought it was great. I'm really happy. There's only 3 more shows. Shh, quiet. I'm about to introduce you. Shh. Can you see me? Do you? Are you in reality?
No,
Yes.
I can't see
I'm
you.
about to introduce you. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Even the groups that came out and immediately, the minute we started the show, knew they had to get the fuck out of here as quickly as possible to anywhere else. Because wherever else they went, I promise you, it was either as good or worse than what we did. It wasn't any better, because we're all going on the same roller coaster. And just when you get to the thrilling high and you're about to take the drop, you look over to the right and notice that there's a piece of track that you're going to get to eventually that doesn't look right. And that's how it is. And maybe this time you'll be all right. The next time you will not. You will go into the unknown and transverse the cosmic consciousness roller coaster, which, if you haven't had hallucinogenic mushrooms or mega doses of PCP or, you know, acid or whatever, you're really not going to be prepared for what you're shown. And since you're here and everything's okay so far, let's go up the roller coaster, and please welcome to the stage our next act. I don't really need my, I don't know, I hope if anybody's signed up and I haven't called them yet, other than who I'm about to call, please let me know, because I gave up on the set list. I don't do set lists anymore. Alcondro, you have a song to play? Oh my God, that's great. All right, Alcondro. You're on the set list. It's that simple. Ladies and gentlemen, Logan Glitterbomb. Please welcome to the stage, Logan Glitterbomb.
Alright,
Great bags.
thank you. Great hat. So anyways, give it up for the Tom Miller Show. Fucking love it. The only show that would clean up a park only to get everybody to puke in it. So, how much you want to bet that those fish are poison and he's just trying to Jim Jones us all? Anyways, I'm not here to do comedy today. I'm actually going to read a poem that I wrote earlier today while I was bored at work. And it's called Memory. It's about my shitty memory. Memories like fog, only parting to reveal glimpses of misery. The fury of a mom misdirected at her own progeny. Daddy covered in blood on the front lawn as she's carried away in matching silver bracelets, all because it was the wrong time of day. Constantly moving to avoid eviction, constantly hiding to avoid the pain. Cranking up the fog machine as my only means of defense against the rain. Creating the perfect storm of misery and shame. What do I not know about my own past? Can anyone fucking explain? I guess no one can answer me. It's a case of born identity. I'm doomed to live a life characterized by partial memories. But I am not my past. The present's all I have. I became the eye of the storm. And now things aren't so bad. Also, I have my first comic, published it. It's a parody of Chick Tracts. If you're familiar with the comic creator Jack Chick, who was a bigoted Christian who wrote really blasphemous Christian tract comics that were disparaging to pretty much every group imaginable. I wrote my own tract comic that is a parody of that stars a superhero that I created called Cannabeast. And it's all about why weed is okay. And it's, you know, I try to balance being respectful to scripture while also parodying trick checks and going a little overboard in some ways. So I think check it out. They're only like $3 to $5. If you don't have money, fucking let me know. I'll still give you one. So check it out. It's called Devil's Weed.
Love you later,
I got it from, you'll never guess where I got it.
I know where you got that shirt. If everybody notices, Logert. Better than yogurt, it's Logert. Logan Glitterbaum is wearing an infamous Tabernacle of Hedonism shirt, designed by Michael Garvin, printed, and it used to be a white shirt, and then the other parts were black, and then Reverend Angel Dust switched it around, and these seem to be the ones that everybody really likes.
It's because our asses will stain anything white.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All the common resin stains, come on.
Shh, quiet, you two. Garvin promised me.
And I'll take 2 shots of...
2, and I'll have one of those shots, thank you. Unless you're buying 3.
In terms of duck parts.
One for our amazing bartender who puts up with all my shit. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Daryl is amazing. I mean, he's put up with so much garbage for me. And I appreciate you, Daryl, and I appreciate the University Club. We're very honored to be upstairs here and close out. We used to do this show here. I mean, you know, it's a 40-year show. We've been back here like in 3 different incarnations doing the show. Remember? Yeah. It's all online. I guess we'll do some kind of memory page, but that, you know, I don't want to get you filled with nostalgia. So I thank Michael Garvin, the Minister of the Interior, and clearly the best dressed of the deacons. He's in his beautiful prime window seat. He's the best dressed of anybody. He's the best dressed of anybody. And I want to thank the University Club for fixing this window. It used to be that for about 15, 18 years, that window, if you would have just pushed it, it would have popped out and killed people on the ground floor.
Oh, yeah.
And Michael used to sit there and just fuck with it with his elbow, you know. Let's see how it goes. But they fixed it. It doesn't leak anymore.
All right.
From what I understand, as long as you're on the bottom floor, this is a good building to be in a Florida hurricane. So.
Snipers have like a clear view of me, right?
Yeah, well, you know, listen. If
You have a clear view of most of them, too.
Just remember, folks.
I guess so.
If you've learned nothing about life in the last year, I have 3 pieces of advice. Watch your surroundings, duck when they shoot, and if shit hits the fan, just needle the window out of the thing and drop to the cement. Right? That's the best advice I can give you. That's the way to survive. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure he's the last contestant on The Price is Right. He's one of the greatest, though. He came to Micanopy to watch my band play.
Aww.
Oh my God, my band, the Martin Family Band. You know who came to see us play? Santa. Loved us. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't give us one fucking present. He just rode by in his fire truck and waved like an asshole. You know? And his wife was useless. So anyway, and he was useless. You know, I'm not picking on women, men, or don't fucking pigeonhole me into that shit. I'm just telling you right now, Christmas is garbage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage El Condro. Merry Christmas, El Condro. Thank you for being here. You are a mensch. You're a mensch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoy the Martin Family Band.
You saw us.
Y'all take me back in time.
Might be one more special act before we go too, so don't go anywhere.
Okay.
All right. Here he is. So that's for you to sing in. Stand by, and I'm going to put you right in. Jim.
So I want to re-see that trick track type thing you have, because I used to give out chick tracts, by the way.
Oh, wow.
And when I was in the Army, probably about the time the Tabernacle got started, I was appointed temporarily to work with a Roman Catholic chaplain and be his, kind of like his assistant, type his letters and all this stuff. And as a far-right Christian fundamentalist Protestant, I feel guilty about, now the chaplain was actually, he was a cool guy. I liked him, you know, from a personal level. But I felt guilty that I was helping the whore Babylon system is how we were taught. And so to offset the sin of giving support to the Roman Catholic chaplain, I'd go to the post chapel, I'd go to the post library, find books by Roman Catholic authors and put one of the chick tracts in it. Yes, I was a little nuts, but the whole system was nuts. So I can't wait to see your thing. I've definitely kind of evolved since then quite a bit. But anyway, so this is a song called.
I don't hear anything coming. You got your volumes up and plugged in all the way. Is that plugged in all the way? Is it plugged in all the way?
Yep.
I got enough. Is that a battery? No. Oh, there it is.
Maybe it goes. We just had to warm up.